Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Blind with me, Hedoni37. I keep wanting to say yellow, but it's like... I mean, because it just looks very similar, so obviously I don't know why I wouldn't want to say yellow. It makes sense, because it's justified. I think it's like 2 AM in the game. I just checked, it's like 2 AM in the game right now. And this is Olivine Lighthouse, also known as the Glitter Lighthouse. How cute. Let's go in. Oh, this looks kind of nice, actually. This looks pretty detailed compared to normal. Are you a trainer? You want to fight me? Nope. In the past, Pokemon used to light the sea around Olivine at night. The lighthouse was made in honor of those Pokemon. But didn't they say that... Didn't someone tell me that they, like, use... This is probably a trainer, right? No? Ugh. People train at this lighthouse. It's not easy to climb because of all the trainers. Well, at least I know what's ahead of me. I thought that someone, like, told me that the... They, like, used a Pokemon to light the lighthouse, which makes sense. I kind of figure... Okay, I think I knew that that would, be a hole. I'm gonna see if I can use my bike in here. I probably can't. Alright, yep. Oak has spoken to me through my... I'm not sure how he's speaking to me, but he's done it. I guess Professor Oak is basically God, because, you know, he can just talk to him whenever he feels like it, so that's great. Nothing like hearing the sweet sound of Oak's voice. Are these, like, these green things? Are these, like, bushes or something? They look like vegetation. I presume that they're supposed to be, like, part of the walls, but they look strange. This is no place for playing. I'm surprised there aren't any, randomly appearing Pokemon. Look at this guy. Looks dapper. Gentleman Alfred. I like your style. You got Zip, Zest, Zaluba, Noctowl. I fight a lot of these. Go, Calcifer. Yeah, I actually did a little bit of grinding off-screen. As you probably would have imagined. Because I really don't do a very good job of fighting... Oh, that wasn't very good. I don't do a very good job of fighting random enemies aside from the trainers I encounter out in the field. And I guess I learned Takedown as well. I will have to experiment at some point. That's probably good. No one evolved, though. Well, I usually try to make... I don't know, I usually try to make sure that I don't go too high level, because then I run the risk of having Pokemon evolve. Who's low enough? Daniel. It looks like Vibo's not very high up right now, though, because, like I always try to make sure, I get so used to not grinding for Vibo too much, because I think, like, oh, Vibo's already really high level, so I'm not going to grind with Vibo, because he's already really high up, but now it's ironic, because I've gotten most of my other teammates up higher, but now Vibo's not as high. But Daniel could use some leveling too. Oh, he's already gone. Already finished. Ah, I see that you're serious. Yeah, I'm not playing around. I just walked past you. You can just assume that I'm playing. Just some punk-ass kid playing around like an idiot. Twiddling my thumbs. Men of the sea are always spoiling for a good fight. Spoiling for a good fight? I don't know what that means, sir, but I take it you are inebriated. Sailor Huey. Huey! Huey Lewis and the Poliwags. Ugh. Yeah, don't flip that thing at me, you little twerp. Alright, well, Calcifer is probably not going to be very good against another water type. I'm not really sure who else would be very good. I mean, Vibo is a water type. Leave him the way he is. I should probably, like, switch up the team, though, a little bit, just so I can actually have some of the lower level dudes out. Not that that would be terribly helpful. Is that good against Bug? No, not remotely. I mean, I don't know. You'd probably think that that would be somewhat good against Bug. I don't know. I don't really think Rock's gonna be very good against Poliwag, but why not? Poliwag, Wollywog. Yeah, not that good, right? Yeah. Well, if it's not very good against Bug type, I'll see how good Bug type is against it. I can't get over how strange Double O look. Like, why is it? It looks, from what I'm seeing, it looks like a claw attached to the top of its head. Like, it doesn't look like I'm pretty sure it's supposed to look, which is that it's like, you know, that's its claw out to its left. It just looks like a claw attached to a head. It's also just very depressing that, you know, my Double O that I knew so well has been taken over by a flippin' mushroom. Like, that's great. Poliwhirl. I'm doing a crackerjack job here. Ugh. I hate it when they have hands. It's so disturbing. I just uploaded last night's episode today. Because, well, why wouldn't I have? Because I have a few. I finished rendering all of them, actually. And someone... There was some mention about what I'll need to do for the... So someone said that I should probably use... Or put, Fire Punch on Irene for the next gym, which I already kind of knew, because I think I already knew that, like, fire is good against steel, which I'm pretty sure that... Oh, Spore, I don't want to... What is Spore? I guess I'll go with... I'll put Leech Life away. But I'm already pretty sure I knew that fire was good against steel, because either someone told me, or I think I found it out when I was grinding. Earth, I lose! Oh, I missed! Okay, let's put some other dudes up front. Let's put freaking Vibode up top, because that... Vibode has so many freaking... Well, only... I guess he only has 2. Daniel, Well, Double O just got up. Guess I'm fine with that. I don't really need Double O to be that high. I mean, I really have Double O on my team because he's... Well, not necessarily just because of the fact he can cut, but Double O is a pretty good Pokemon anyway, I guess. You know, not just because he can cut. Also, he has Rock Smash now, so he's pretty stacked. Why are you here? Are you just going to gawk? I suggest that you leave. I suggest you step off. Step off! Like my... Well, like regular show, first of all, like my mug. I'm so happy I found a mug that has... Rigby on it, doing this, that's probably one of my favorite episodes, is a bunch of baby ducks. That and the sort of pseudo-sequel to it, a bunch of full-grown geese. That's like one of the greatest episodes of regular show ever, a bunch of full-grown geese, but like they have to, like the geese, like the 4 of them form together in like just giant robot. It's like King Ghidorah from Godzilla or something. And they have to, like all the baby ducks like form together again, and they have, it's like the giant scary face. No, I don't want to scary face. I don't even care. No. Yes. And like all the baby ducks form together again. It's like this giant duck with like it has like the jeans on and everything, and then it takes a bunch of stuff from like the past episodes and everything, and it forms together like a mecha suit. And then Mordecai and Rigby are like inside of like the suit, while like the bunch of baby ducks rather are like still fighting the geese. A bunch of full-grown geese. That's such a great episode. Like, they keep beating the crap out of Mordecai and Rigby. It's such a great show. I should watch it more, because I have a friend that's, like, watching... He's like, watching every single episode in order right now, and I saw some of it last night. It's from, like, Season 5. It's, like, the one where, like, Cloud Girl CJ comes back, and, like, now Mordecai and her might have a thing now, because... Well, I don't know. I just don't want to spoil it, because I didn't find something out last night about the show that I didn't already know. I was like, oh wow, that happened? I didn't know that. Because it is a pretty, like, it gets pretty deep, that show, sometimes. Like, as ridiculous a show as it is, it's similar to Adventure Time, in the sense that it just gets pretty deep and serious sometimes, when you wouldn't expect it to. Like, it's one of those shows, like, if you start watching it from the beginning, you think, like, oh, what a silly show. It's so absurd, but it gets deep. It becomes pretty thought-provoking at some points. If you want to watch it in that sense. I'm not doing the, no, I don't want to change. Well, actually, no, I'll keep Vibode out, get him a little, well, I know that, just hit back. I'm probably not gonna do I'm not gonna end off parts again, just because I just kind of prefer, like, a game like this, I just kind of prefer doing it all, having, like, recording sessions just in one sitting, you know? Or I just record it in a big chunk and then divide it up later, because it's so easy to record videos on my laptop, because they render really quickly, and it's just a lot smoother on this than my other computer. You really are concerned. About what? I don't know about that. You're making stuff up. Oh, hello. Yeah, hello? Arnie calling. Are you awake now, Harry? I bet your Pokemon are a lot stronger than before. Changing the topic here, I saw this Hoot for the first time. I don't care about this guy, like, jeez. Like, I'd prefer these people not calling me, because they just say stupid things that don't matter, like... At least tell me about some interesting thing or fact. Don't just be like, yo, I found a Pokemon today. I thought you might want to know. Like, I don't care. Do I call you telling you about my problems and my amazing adventures? No, because I don't think you'll be bothered to care. Maybe they will care. I don't know. Can I even call them? I thought... Is it one of those things where it's like Earthbound, where it's just like a receiver phone, or can I call them? Not that I'd want to call them. Like, what would I even say on that? My Preston, eh? That's a very gentlemanly name. Just to change the subject completely. I've been completely distracted by how gentlemanly this man is. Alright, Vibode. This guy should be no problem at all. Take some of this. That should demolish this Growlithe, right? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I found out that that Pseudo-Wudo thing is apparently a rock type, by the way, because I was really curious. Because I figured it'd be a tree type, but I guess that's the whole point, is that it's a fake tree, or it's a mock tree type, or rather grass type. There's no such thing as tree type. It looks like a tree. I'll say that for it. I'm still kind of like thrown off by the echo in this room now. It's like I can sort of hear it because I'm wearing the headset. Obviously, I can't hear it as well as I normally would when I'm talking to myself, but it's kind of freaky. It reminds me of like sigh or I must train some. Whenever I see sigh in text form, I want to say it out loud. A lot of cash on him though. But it reminds me of when I moved my bedroom downstairs in my house. Jasmine is this city's gym leader. I mean to bring her back with me. Nobody had better get in my way. You're doing a pretty piss-poor job of bringing her back. You're like in the corner of the lighthouse. Not that I would expect the game to program trainers to actually be capable of movement. Meryl. Why is it that whenever I see this thing, it looks familiar to me? Isn't this thing in one of the Smash games? I'm not even sure, to be totally honest. Why am I fully... Oh, is it because I leveled up? I didn't know your PP got restored whenever you leveled up. That's news to me. Or maybe I just haven't paid attention to it, I guess. I probably already knew that. What am I kidding? No, Pshaw. I can use Ice Punch. No, because I haven't. It didn't do that. I thought that for some reason Ice Punch only had a maximum PP of 10. But oh, how horribly wrong I was. Ack, my Pokemon! But yeah, I'm not really doing that, because I prefer doing the recording all in one. Can I, like, navigate that? Or, like, get a... No, probably not, because there's staircases, I see that. It's better to record in one chunk anyway for this, because... Obviously, right now, I don't know how people care about the length of the parts. I mean, personally, I feel like having them longer would be better anyway, just because it makes it easier for me to... Because I can record more, because I've been so motivated, because I've been in such a good mood lately to record. She won't even smile these days, that's a shame. I don't care if she's smiling or frowning, get your ass in the gym. So I can get my badge. These frickin' Yakumos. Sailor Kent, alright. Kent Brockman. But yeah, it just makes it easy. It just, I don't know. Especially, like, as I said, it's like, it's easier to do with this anyway, because it's really not that difficult. Like, especially with this game where it's like a blind LP. Like, I generally don't go on any rants that are too hard to, like, you know, have to decide where they begin and end. You know. So, whatever. It's funny because I was thinking the other day about how when I used to record with like Windows Movie Maker. I mean, first of all, that's crazy. But just the fact that I used to record like one video at a time. Like a recording session, I might have like 4 videos at the end of it or something. But I just think it's funny that I used to like record a video then render it right away. Because with Windows Movie Maker, like it's not the quality for that was really not that bad. But the videos would render like literally faster than the length of the actual video. Like, if I had, like, a 50-minute video, it would probably take, like, 10 minutes to finish rendering. Like, that's crazy. And eventually I discovered, of course, how great it is to record in one go. And then just divide it up one at a time. But yeah, let's just hold it. Oy vey. It's also funny that I've recorded Let's Plays with 3 different computers over the past few years. Like, that's kind of weird. I can't manage a smile either. Like, I've recorded on this, a Dell, Windows 7. Well, this is the Windows 7, but a Windows XP. What else? I'm not even... Oh, well, my computer... Well, no, wait, no. Yeah, and a Mac for Pokémon Yellow. How could I forget? This seems like a pretty linear place. We're pretty high up here. My bird Pokémon are in prime form. Yeah, they're also indoors, so, like, what would they know? Let your Pokémon be free, your bird types. But actually, it kind of reminds me, like, as regards difficulty, like, I kind of wanted to... Because people were telling me earlier on that, like, this is one of the easier... Or, like, this is considered to be one of the easier Pokemon games. Or something to that effect. I forget what people were saying, but it's like... Because I've definitely noticed that this game is easier... Yeah, I mean, it's easier than Yellow is. I feel like I had a harder time with Yellow. I mean, well... frickin' Miltank in the 3rd gym definitely gave me the business for like an hour or so, but at the same time, it's not like it's that... It's still not that tough a game, and I feel like... I don't know, you guys would know better than I would. Like, where would you guys rank this game as regards difficulty, and like, compared to like the other Pokemon games? Because it's definitely... Like, I feel like the case would probably be that the Pokemon games get easier and easier, because I feel like I've definitely heard that from other people, that Pokemon games just get progressively easier. Oh my, look at this thing. But I don't know, I feel like it's not, it's definitely like, I mean, it's kind of like, I feel like a lot of games are like that. Like, take the Mega Man games, for instance. Like, Mega Man 1 is ridiculously hard, and they just get, like, exponentially easier after the first one, I feel like. Freaking Fury Swipes is a waste of time. Let's just use Surf, like, get the hell out of here, you bum. And I think someone also mentioned that the next gym is going to be tougher, though, because, well, I don't know. I'm not terribly worried about the next gym. I think I'll be good. not to get all cocky ahead of time, but I don't know. Birdkeeper Dennis is about to use Spearow. Nope. Alright. This thing is, like, weaker than the other thing. Let's just use Ice. Because Ice Punch is good against birds, isn't it? Ice. Or Flying type. That's super effective. What am I thinking? I'll get Vibo to, like, 30 or something, because that should be pretty solid for Vibo. Oops, they crashed. They didn't crash, my friend. I just beat the crap out of them. But I came from that staircase. We're probably, like, doing a little loop to get to the top here. And, ooh. A rare candy. Oh, that, like, makes Pokemon evolve, doesn't it? That's pretty good. Or does it make them evolve, or does it just level them up? I'm not even sure. Well, how about I give it to someone who could probably use it? Because I was having a hard time. Like, it's harder to get certain Pokemon to level up. Well, not necessarily that, but it's harder to, like, some Pokemon do better in the field. Because, like, obviously, like, if I, like, with, like, Calcifer, it was easy to get him to be leveled up, because I just feel like... Well, let's just give it to Vibode. I don't see why not. Go Vibode. Oh, brilliant! Okay, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's a good thing I didn't give it to the Pokemon that needed it. Frickin', like, Daniel probably could have used it for sure. Cool. Your Vibode evolved into Feraligatr. Feraligatr. There's, like, no vowels. It's like Feraligatr. See you later, Feraligatr. Oh, how do I get past here now? Do I have to, like, go down that hole from before or something? That probably makes sense. TM34? What does it do for me? TMs, eh? 34 it was? Swagger, eh? Causes confusion, raises attack. I'll bet it does. You give a Pokemon Swagger, they can do anything. Okay, so wait a second. I went this way. This just led to a dead end. I'm willing to wager I probably have to go down one of these holes. Well, there was like a hole near those staircases from before. That must have hurt a lot. Yeah, there's that. That might be the hole to go down. As I'm seeing a few. It's kind of annoying I can't use my bike here. It's probably not that way. I would wager it's a hole. Unless it's like one of these. Yeah, these walls don't do anything for me. Should I just like be pressing a... Like, I feel like I should be pressing the A button, like, just constantly because of the fact that, like, if I do that... Oh, here we go. Alright, right into trouble. Sailors are both kind and strong. How about you? I'm neither. I'm annoyed and prepared to fight you, you unworthy thing, Terrell. Feral Terrell. Terraligator. Look at that thing flex its muscles. Vibode is a badass now. Check this out! How does Ice Punch... How does Ice work against water types again? Just out of curiosity. Not terribly well. Kind of figured... Probably could have figured that. Yeah, I'll fight one more fight as my man Vibode here, who's a beast now. I mean, look at him. He's crazy. And that's a cool backsplit, because I can see what's going on. Like, Vibode's in this cool, like, sort of like... Kung Fu position here. He's like ready to fight, ready to rip you limb from limb. You're both kind and strong. I'm neither. What? I just fought you, you total I just landed in front of you. And you just assume that I'm... What is Ether? Is Ether important? I feel like ether is important for something. It's in the item pocket. Restore SPP, okay. A self-awakening for sleep. I could give that to a Pokemon. Because I know someone... Isn't Calcifer asleep right now? Yeah, I'm just... I probably could have saved that for something. I could probably just woken him up with another thing, but whatever. Do I even have an awakening? Yeah, I do. Well, that is okay. I kind of wanted to see if it would, like, he would hold on to it or actually would wake him up. This guy's freaking out. Look, I'm right here, dude. I wanted to battle Jasmine, but she's not up to it now. So how about you? I mean, I'm the next best thing. I'm basically Jasmine. Sailor Ernest. Sailor Ernest and not Machop! I love these guys. They look kind of... They got this like, sort of weird face on them. It looks kind of condescending, I suppose, but they're alright, these guys. Actually, honestly, the face of... their face kind of reminds me of, like, Tommy Pickles for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sure why I thought of Tommy Pickles. Maybe it's the facial expression? I'm not really sure what I'm talking about. No, I won't. Well, no, why am I sticking... I'm supposed to switch to not... Oh, geez, I raised my voice. The echo really sounds quite prominent. Wasn't I saying... I was saying earlier that it reminds me of when I moved my bedroom to downstairs, because it was like... That was actually really freaking. I think I've talked about this before, but like when I moved all my stuff, like... Because I had been living in that room in my house, which was upstairs, for like 15 years or so when I moved downstairs. But... After I moved... Okay, Daniel, get out of here. After I moved all of my stuff out of my old room, it was just completely empty, and it just freaked me out. Like, first of all, that freaked me out, but then when I was, like, talking to my parents in my old room, like, I could hear the echo so well, I was like, oh god, that's so strange. It's not as weird in this room, because I don't know, I'm not terribly... I mean, I'm not moved out, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll actually have my own room next year, because, well... I did do, the whole application process for being an RA, which is, if you don't know, a resident assistant, which we, like... Well, I can't say we because I'm not an RA, I'm an alternate for an RA, should someone else... So it's basically their way of saying, you're good enough to have the job, but we're not going to give it to you. Because plenty of people, you know, try... Well, obviously, like, other people, they would have picked me if I were better than other people, but... Whoa, you're overwhelming! Did Daniel evolve? No, that's fine. But I didn't get the job, so. But hopefully I will get it, because anything can happen. Like there's plenty of, like, from what I've heard from a lot of RAs. This is nice music. A lot of alternates tend to get the job, and I'll go in there in a second. I want that. How do I get to that? Gotta go through here first. What a lovely little area. But I would have had my own room if I had gotten the job. I would have had my own room as an RA, but I still got my own room next to, which is in like a suite with my friend, which is even better because like I have my own room in a suite with my other friends, so that's pretty sick. I mean, just as having my own room as general is just pretty nice. Look at this nice little area. Is this little breakfast here? What do you have to say, Jasmine? This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for... Well, you shouldn't abuse Pokemon like that. Like, I know it's nice to save energy, I suppose, and not have to use actual power, but, I mean, it's a living creature with feelings, I think. I don't know. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood, but that's across the sea. And I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? Oy vey. Palu. Its breathing is terribly labored. Alright, so I gotta get medicine now in a different place? Is there a gym there, at least? Alright, well, down we go, I suppose. Well, it's gonna take me ages to get back up there again. Fine. Somewhere beyond the sea. I was that high up? Jeez.